Happy Deepavali wishes to one and all. Among the countless festivals celebrated throughout the year that fills our lives with color and cheer, Deepavali always holds a special joy. From the eldest in the family to the youngest, everyone glows with excitement. New clothes, delicious foods, sweets, friendly visits, laughter that spills into the air, and of course, the crackle of fireworks that greet the dawn. Though today's celebrations may be gentler than the days gone by, the spirit of Deepavali, its warmth and wonder, remain timeless. Across India, this festival is celebrated with devotion and delight. The first greeting that echoes through the homes and phone calls alike is always the same. Have you had your Ganga Snanam? The sacred Deepavali oil bath. For it is believed that on this day, the holy Ganga herself visits every water body, blessing all who bathe in it. Before sharing a few memories, let's wander for a moment through the many ways Deepavali glows across our land. Called Deepavali, Diwali, or Deepavali, this festival unfolds over 5 days in many regions, beginning on Krishna Paksha Trayodasi. In Maharashtra, it begins a day earlier, on Dwadashi, with Gomata Puja, the worship of the sacred cow. The next day marks Dhanvantri Trayodasi, when Lord Dhanvantri, divine physician and father of Ayurveda, rose from the cosmic ocean carrying the pot of nectar that is Amrita Kalasa. On this day, prayers are offered for health, long life, and prosperity. It is also celebrated as Dhanteras, when devotees worship Goddess Lakshmi and Lord Kubera, seeking abundance and grace. The following day, Chaturthasi, is Naraka Chaturthasi. It was on this day that Lord Krishna with Satyabhama destroyed the demon Narakasura. Blessed with a boon that only his mother could kill him, Narakasura grew cruel and arrogant. When Krishna was wounded in battle, Satyabhama, his consort and in truth the earth goddess, Narakasura's mother, took up arms and struck him down. As he lay dying, Narakasura repented. He asked that the day of his death be remembered not with sorrow but with joy, the triumph of light over darkness, virtue over vice, good over evil. And so, even today, people rise early, bathe in perfumed oils, wear new clothes, and greet each other with sweets and smiles, a reminder to light lamps not only around us but within us. In North India, Deepavali celebrates the homecoming of Lord Rama and Sita into Ayodhya after victory over Ravana. As they entered the city, every street and rooftop was lit with lamps, a sea of light welcoming truth and goodness. In West Bengal, Deepavali takes the form of Kali Puja, fierce and luminous in devotion. The new moon night Amavasya is dedicated to Goddess Lakshmi, bringer of wealth and fortune. The next day marks Govardhan Puja, recalling how Lord Krishna lifted Mount Govardhan to shelter his people, cow and cattle. And then comes Bhai Dooj, a tender celebration of the bond between brothers and sisters. Across our land and across the world, Deepavali glows in temples and homes, in cities and villages, a celebration of unity, devotion, and light. Even Jains and Sikhs mark this day with reverence. For Jains, it is the day Lord Mahavira attained enlightenment. For Sikhs, it is Bandichor Divas, the day of liberation, when Guru Hargobind Singh returned to Amritsar after freeing prisoners from captivity. The word Deepavali means a row of lamps. Its story stretches back to cosmic times, to the great churning of the ocean by gods and demons in search of the nectar of immortality. When the churning ended, the universe was flooded with a golden light. Far from the depths rose Goddess Mahalakshmi, radiant and divine. As she walked towards Lord Vishnu, lamps lit her path, the very first Deepavali, the dawn of light in the universe. Perhaps that is why even today Deepavali is dedicated to Lakshmi, goddess of beauty, prosperity, and grace. In Kerala, the festival is quieter. Their grand lights shine during Onam, Vishu, and Kartika Deepam. Yet, everywhere the message remains the same: the victory of light over darkness and goodness over evil. My childhood Diwali celebration memories or like fragrant jasmine, vivid, sweet, and full of laughter. We lived in a large ancestral home, shared by uncles, aunts, cousins, and neighbors. Days before the festival, my mother would begin her preparations. On the day of Deepavali, in the early hours, sometimes even at 2 in the morning, my mother would wake us. After our bath, we would wear our new clothes, pray, and seek blessings from elders. Then begin the morning parade, visiting each house in our joint family, proudly showing off our new attire. In those days, there were no ready made garments. We waited eagerly for the tailor to finish our dresses, sometimes just the night before Deepavali. That excitement, that simple joy was priceless. Even after marriage, the warmth continued, where my dear mother in law carried on the same traditions with devotions. Festivals like these have a quiet magic. They soften hearts, bring families close, and remind us that relationships are the real treasures of life. Today, life has changed. Homes are smaller, schedules tighter, celebrations quieter. But Deepavali still whispers the same timeless message to light the lamp not only outside but also within. For the brightest light is not in fireworks or candles, but in the radiance of a kind heart and a peaceful mind. May this Deepavali fill our homes with joy, our hearts with compassion, and our lives with wisdom. May the lamps we light tonight burn away our worries and remind us that every dawn begins with darkness and every heart can be a flame. With the humble prayers at the feet of Lord Vishnu and Goddess Lakshmi, I wish you all a radiant, peaceful, and a blessed Deepavali.